Ai, se eu te pego, hein? What's up, guys? This is your boy, Kiss the Comedian, independent journalist, black Republican from Texas. I just saw Trump on my fucking TV. I shouldn't have cursed, sorry.
And Cristina Perez. Devin Henry are suing Rodney Connors and Josh Bluestone in the amount of Cristina Perez. Austin Adams and Devin Henry are suing Rodney Connors and Josh Bluestone in the amount of $5,000. The co-plaintiffs claim Mr. Connors and Mr. Bluestone crashed their fraternity party and caused significant damage to the house. The co-defendants claim they weren't the only uninvited guests and say it's not their fault the co-plaintiffs couldn't control their own party.
So, Mr. Adams, Mr. Henry, I understand you are suing for damage that you believe they are responsible for to your fraternity house. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
All right, what do they do?
Well, Your Honor, just trying to give you some background of us so we know. We're a fraternity here at Syracuse, and we hold ourselves to a high standard. We do everything professionally. We do everything right. We try to by all rules, and we got this reputation amongst campus as the goody guys or the goody frat. We're doing everything the way we should. So, essentially, you know, we had this party. It's homecoming weekend. We have this party just like every other frat and fraternity sororities out there. We're all having our parties, and there's not invitations, so it's not like a list that we say, hey, you're invited, you're not. So it's pretty much open and word to mouth. So if you hear about it, come on down. If not, you're not gonna be there. So it's one of those type of parties, and our landlord is really good with us. We do buy by him. We've been there already now for 3 years. We've been in the frat for 4. So we let him know, hey, we're throwing a party. We always let him know, just so he's on the up and up about what's going on. So we let him know, hey, we're throwing a party. He's okay with it, because like I said, we follow all our rules. We do what we're supposed to do.
Are you guys on fraternity row, or is the house a little bit outside of campus?
It's a little bit outside of campus. We're in a suburban area.
But aren't all the fraternities and sororities near each other?
In a radius, they're about 5 miles out, so forth.
Okay.
So.
All right. So go ahead. You had a party this night. You have a capacity. What's your capacity?
Our max capacity is 70, but we don't push the envelope. We keep it at like 60. We don't try to do it.
What do you mean by max capacity? Like you only allow people in the living room, the dining room, outside in the backyard, in the front yard? What do you mean by 70?
In the living room. We have a living room.
So you have a fraternity party and have a party for people in the living room only?
Exactly.
Nobody can go to anybody's room. Nobody can go to the kitchen. Nobody can go outside. Usually where the parties are held, nothing.
No.
Only in the living room.
Only in the living room.
You must be the only fraternity in the world that has a party in the living room.
Yes. Exactly. We try to keep it that way, like I said, because a lot of...
So what do you guys do? Have a tea party? I mean...
No, we just try to keep it to a minimum. We don't want to have the party go out of hand. We've been doing this for about 3.5 years now. We're seniors now.
So that's how you do your socials?
Yes,
You invite people and have a party in the living room.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Right.
You do you corner off the rest of the house so people know?
Yes.
I mean, is this like a known thing on campus that they only have a party in the living room?
No, that's not true at all.
That's not true
They're
at all?
nerds. They have nerd parties, that's why.
So what? That might be the best party on campus. You never know. So I imagine you two are part of another fraternity.
Yes, we are.
Okay. And what's your role in this?
We were, after our party got shut down, we were...
Why'd your party get shut down?
There were so many...
Some girl jumped out the window into the front yard.
Really? Did she get hurt?
Yeah, the ambulance
police
came.
come?
Yeah, ambulance police came and then they shut down, and then, you know, that's when they shut down. But it was my boy's job.
So they shut down your party completely?
Yeah.
Did at that moment when your house is shut down and a girl got injured or a student got injured, what's your thought? What's your next thought that you do?
Life goes on.
To the next party?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do next?
it was my boy Josh's birthday, just tournament night, and that's like, we're not going to go to sleep. So I got in us an Uber, 4 or 5 miles, you know, down the street, and we knew this guy. We see them on campus, you know, they're the 2 shortest guys on campus. So we go to the party, and then they're having this party, and then we go there, and then they're saying, oh, we hyped like 50 people to rush into the house. That's not true.
All right, so then, are you friends with each other?
We're kind of friends.
No,
like fake
we're
friends.
not friends.
We're acquaintances.
We're not friends.
You're acquaintances. All right, so then what happens, Mr. Adams and Mr. Henry?
Well, so like I said, so we got our guys at the front door, and we do rotations. So our shift brothers, they switch with us. We got 2 other brothers, they switch, and to man the doors.
So you switch to man the doors.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're monitoring who's coming in, making sure they're of age to drink, and they're also doing head counts. So not only are they saying, okay,
Very
yeah, you
responsible.
good. Yeah, very. So they're doing head counts. So that's how we know we're at our capacity. So we
Okay.
get our 60 people inside, and we're like, hey, that's it. Around this time, now it's around 1 o'clock, because we do our shift changes at 1 o'clock. So now it's 1 o'clock. The guys are already shut it off. There's nobody else coming in. So then me and Austin, we come up to the door, because now it's our shift turn. So now we're standing up, manning the doors, and then we see these guys outside the parking lot. Now, mind you, it's people still trying to come over to the party, because a lot of other parties has been getting shut down. And that's why we haven't been getting shut down, because we're not outside. Our neighbors never call the cops on us. That reputation is not there with us. So people pretty much know, once your party gets shut down, you know their party is still going. But again, we still have a capacity.
So you are the cool kids on campus.
Yeah, the smart ones.
Coming up on Justice for All.
They told you guys can't come in because it's to capacity. How did you guys react?
I was a little upset.
Why would you be upset? It's not your party.
No, but we've been there
birthday.
before.
Great,
and,
go
you know,
somewhere
it's
else. Go
kind
to a
of-
bar.
Closed captioning provided by. If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez. We're back with the case of Austin Adams and Devin Henry, who are suing Rodney Connors and Josh Bluestone for property damage.
So then you see Mr. Bluestone and Mr. Connors come up to the house, and they want to come into the party. It's around 1 o'clock. You've known them before. You've seen them on campus. They've been at your house before. Do you allow them in?
No, ma'am.
Why not?
No, man, because we're at our capacity. Even though it started off, hey, man, it's just us. Because Josh, I mean, we've seen him before. We've talked to him before. He's came to our party. So we're a little cool with him. We're not friends, but he's came to our party before. He's more of a respectable person, so it's easier to get along with him.
With Josh?
With Josh, yeah.
Okay.
So, so they come up. He's like, man, you know, I've been here before. He's tried to finagle his way back in, but we're like, man, we're at capacity. We let you in, and the people behind you going to see that we let you in. They're going to try to come up here and get in, too.
Yeah, you
but
can't do
that's
it. Okay.
So, and respectable. We're not, and his buddy is outraged. He's like, nah, man, we drove all the way out here. We got, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get in. We're going to get in. And with his attitude, he's hyping up the people outside. Now, the people are already leaving and walking away.
How many people are outside waiting?
There are about 50 people already, like in the streets. They're in the streets. They're not like in
they're
front
in the
of the park.
streets. They're not in front of your house.
Yeah, they're in the streets.
So you two are the only guys waiting to go into their house?
No.
We weren't the only people right in front of their house. Not everyone was in the streets. There were a lot of people that did get turned away, that were walking out. They were still maybe leaving or coming in to the front porch area, trying to see if they can get in.
Okay.
We weren't the only two.
How much had you two had to drink?
I wasn't incredibly intoxicated. I've had, at that point, maybe 4 or 5 beers.
And you?
Tipsy.
What's tipsy? Do you remember the night? Do you remember everything that happened?
I remember a little bit, but all I know, Your Honor, is that I do not control other people's behavior.
Okay, I'm not asking you that. I'm asking if you were tipsy. So tipsy, you're saying that you remember some of the stuff in the night, right?
Yeah, I remember most of it, but I do remember
Some of it or most of it? Because you just changed your tune.
I remember most of it.
Okay,
But
all right. So you two were waiting. They told you guys can't come in because it's to capacity. How did you guys react?
Well, I was a little upset.
Why would you be upset? It's not your party.
No, but we've been there
birthday.
before.
Great,
and,
go
you know,
somewhere
it's
else. Go
kind
to a
of-
bar. Go to another fraternity house. Okay? And if somebody says you can't come into my house, that means you can't come into my house. Period. If they say, sorry, I'm at capacity, that doesn't mean just because you're in the Greek system you have a right to walk into the fraternity house. No, you don't. So when he told you, you guys can't come in, what you needed to do is turn your little selves around and walk away.
which
But
we
why did you not walk away? What happened? Obviously not, because they said you entered their house.
50 people. We saw 50 people walking towards the house, and we just followed them. So you know what I'm saying? We did not tell the people to get in.
So what happened, Mr. Adams and Mr. Henry?
So when we told them to go away, they were of course upset, and they started telling people, oh, they won't let us in.
They started egging people on?
And kind of getting people, you know, flustered up, and started
I can see that.
getting people riled up, and started pushing people towards the front. And mind you, it's just the two of us, and we're manning the door. And it's about 50 plus people, you know, and they're all bum rushing the front door. We couldn't really hold back 50 plus people. It's only the two of us, so they trespassed, basically.
So essentially what happened, you're saying no, they're egging everybody on. And what happens? People just push you aside?
Yeah, push us aside. And
I mean, do people start yelling? I imagine it must have been a scene.
Because we had already told the people that that we couldn't let anybody else in. They had already walked away, but when they came up and we told them they couldn't come in, they started telling everybody else, oh, forget this, we're just gonna go inside, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. And people started, you know, of course, following them.
So Mr. Bluestone was at his best, right?
Yes.
Egging people on. All right.
Yes.
What else happened?
Once they started
What about Mr. Connors? Was he also doing that?
We're not dictators, Your Honor.
Okay,
We're just
was he also doing that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
He was the most outraged, actually. He was the one like hyping it up. You can see him right now. We're not. I mean.
Okay.
Imagine after drinking, he's coming to the party as people are leaving, and some people are still coming up because they don't know.
Yep.
So people are coming up, people are leaving, and there's people out in the streets. So now as they come up, he think he got clout. So he comes up, says, you know, hey, let me get in, let me get in. So
we're
like, no.
They rushed in, and
so
what
he's
happened?
hyping the crowd. Everybody's hyping up. Now he's hyping up. Hey, man, let's go, man. We can get in here. We can get in here. Forget that. So now we got him. He was like 6'7" over here. And obviously, like you stated before, which is obvious, we're not that tall, not that big. So he comes in, rushing, like, forget that. We coming in. And then he just pushes the door. Now we're already like at the door. So he like pushes the door and everybody else just follows him in. And then that's that. And now they're all inside the house.
Your Honor.
And what happened? I need to. They're suing you, so I need to know what happened.
So once everybody came through the door, about 10 to 15 minutes in, the floor cracked, and the floor of the living room started to tilt to the side. And once it tilted to the side, then everybody kind of started to run out, and everybody left after that. And we were kind of left with the damages to go from there. And once we got everything quoted, it came up to around $5,000.
Coming up on Justice for All.
You got jumping up and down. You got people moving here and there, trying to dance.
Do you think if Mr. Bluestone and Mr. Connors were not there, the people would not have entered?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's a lie.
You're watching Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez. We're back with the case of Austin Adams and Devin Henry, who are suing Rodney Connors and Josh Bluestone for property damage.
So you're saying that a crowd of like 60 people damaged the floor?
Oh,
No, 60 was what it was before.
It's probably, I would say, about 120, something like that, because we had already had about 60 people in there already. And with the extra people who came in there, it's about 120, 110, yes.
All right, so, but I need to understand how Mr. Bluestone and Mr. Connors are specifically responsible for that damage.
They're the ones who trespassed and brought all of these other people with them.
Okay.
And which ended up and resulted in us having all these damages with our flooring.
Okay. Was it okay to have people over? Was the floor in danger? So I guess what I'm not understanding is how did 50, 60 people ruin the floor to cause such a significant amount of damage?
Well, it was the reason why was because we had at least our capacity of the house anyway is 70 people. So once they raided the house with their other posse, with the rest of the people outside, that brings it up to 115 people so far there. So with them jumping up and down with the partying, like I said, it was only like 15, 10 minutes before it happened. So as they're jumping up and down, they're still trying to get irate and enjoying their whatever they're doing. The floor cracks. So you got jumping up and down. You got jumping up and down. You got people moving here and there, trying to dance.
Do you think if Mr. Bluestone and Mr. Connors were not there, the people would not have entered?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It's a lie.
Coming up.
You were already tipsy. You don't remember what happened that night. You had people on, and that's what happened, and they come in.
So it's my fault people went into their party?
I think that you had a lot to do with it.
You're watching Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez. We're back with the case of Austin Adams and Devin Henry, who are suing Rodney Connors and Josh Bluestone for property damage.
Anything else that you guys have to say? Any defense to yourselves?
In regards to that we were egging people on, that accusation, no, we weren't. They told us we couldn't get in. We did get a little bit upset, but as we were walking away...
A little bit upset?
Yeah, just, you know, we want to party.
And you started egging people on?
No, I didn't egg people on. I was joking.
You started egging people on.
No, he made a joke.
I said
he
I
made
joke.
It was a joke. Said, oh, let's all rush in.
But you were tipsy and you started egging people on.
Your Honor, the house is built in 1920s.
It doesn't matter. I don't care when the house was built in 1920s. My house is built in 1920s. It doesn't matter when the house was built. You're at an age where it's no accountability. You're better than somebody else. You feel entitled and you have absolutely no respect. And you almost feel like you're better than the nerds. It says a lot to me. So I put two and two together. They have a party. They're the cool dudes on campus. Maybe you're just a little jealous you're not like them. Maybe, I don't know. They have a party. You had a party, you want to continue partying, your party gets turned down instead of staying home and figuring out what we did wrong. A girl just fell out of our balcony. Sit down with my brothers and figure out how do we improve our image? What do we do? No, you don't think about that because you're entitled, have no respect, think that you're everybody else, and you have no accountability. So you decide to go keep partying just because it's your birthday. They tell you you can't come in, and no, because you have no respect, you're entitled, you have no accountability, and you think you're better than everybody else. You're like, absolutely not. You need to let me get into your house. And I could see exactly what happened, as if I were there. You were already tipsy. You don't remember what happened that night. You egg people on, and that's what happened, and they come in.
So it's my fault people went into their party?
I think that you had a lot to do with it, because that type of character carries a lot of weight when people are acting stupid. It's easy to follow somebody like that. And if that hurts, well, then change it.
Judge Perez's verdict when Justice for All returns.
How do I pinpoint the damage? Where are the other 118 people?
Bingo.
That only proves my point even more. I want absolutely no words from you. Renard, if they say one word, please escort them out.
I sure will.
Just one word. The problem is, as I was saying, is that how can I attribute $5,000 to them? I would like to. I really would like to, but I can't. Has this been fixed already?
As soon as we could receive...
Do you have to raise money for this as a fraternity? What do you need to do?
Yes, ma'am. It looks like we are going to have to do, raise some money, probably put on some car washes, do what we got to do. Like I said, we are responsible. We don't want to leave bad messages in our landlord's mind.
All right, okay. So this is what I can do. I can award you a type of punitive damage. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Mr. Bluestone and Mr. Connors and some of his fraternity brothers help you for at least 3 car washes, okay? And the money that you make will go directly to your fund. If they do not comply, I will make them reimburse you. Understood, gentlemen?
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
allowed to speak now. Yes, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Judge Perez has ruled in favor of the co-plaintiffs. The co-defendants have been ordered to help with a car wash fundraiser.
We didn't get the money, but I hope you learned your lesson. We're going to work it off.
What's up, guys? This your boy, Kiss the Comedian, Black Republican, independent journalist, Kiss the Comedian from Texas. I just saw fucking Trump on my TV. I should have cursed. Kids are watching. Sorry, guys. Okay, anyway, guys, I just want to say thank you for watching my video. If you want to support, you can check out my book, Black Rachel, Gay for Your Husband, on Amazon. It's only $20, short book, fun book. Okay, it's about a crazy liberal family that found out that was a Black Republican, and that's what the kind of story is about. It's fun. Let's support each other. If you're a Republican, if you love Trump, if you love America, support me. I will support you. I have no hitting bone in my body. I don't hate, I love. And if you know any streamers out there that want to box me and Jake Paul, what's up? You know, Trump is my GOAT. I just saw Trump in my office. Not my office, my TV. Anyway, let's support each other. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to check out my story, go to GoFundMe, look up Kiss the Comedian. I'd rather you just buy my book on Amazon. Seriously, I appreciate that. My goal is to sell 100,000 copies. You can subscribe on my YouTube channel. Trying to hit 1 million followers. Support each other. God bless you guys. Go buy my book, Black Rachel, Gift for Your Husband, on Amazon. Kiss the Comedian. Love you guys. Let's support each other. Let's spread the love. Don't hate. And Trump is a GOAT. You know what time it is. Out, bitches.
Welcome back to another exciting...
Seeing this, let's see.
So 193, descend 4,000 unrestricted.
4,000 unrestricted.